Hey, my name is Tone, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Leader Class G2 Laser Optimus Prime. So here we have the packaging, no window, of course, which I guess it's also dumb because, like, you'll never know if some a-hole is gonna, like, swap out the figure. But yeah, we got some really nice artwork on Prime, and the Legacy artwork, the barcode if you need it, and unfortunately mine is, like, a bit crushed. We'll just step back. Then, of course, the Legacy. And the back of the box, the QR bio, and the promotional shots. And that is basically it for the packaging. Let's look at the figure. So, you guys remember, like, last year I reviewed the Earthrise Optimus Prime? Well, this is basically, like, a dedicated 1 year of that video, which is not exactly because I'm a bit late on the exact date, so yeah. But you'll get the idea. Basically reviewing this Optimus Prime a year later than the Optimus Prime I reviewed, which was the first ever review. So yeah. Well, of course, with all the remake and all that, yeah, I start from the bottom, for sure. So this is a really nice truck mode. I mean, standard Optimus Prime truck mode is like, or the kibble is the leg kibble, and then now we have these kibbles. And I do like how, the colors, the black and the red, and it was a little bit of blue. But this is mostly like red and black. It was nice, and the underside kibble is a bit clean. I mean, you have a hollow space, but most of it is clean. And yeah, that's basically it. Also, if you would like to see a good look on that. And here his Octane trailer. I guess that's what it is. So yeah, there's a stand, and then of course, pulls that out. Then try to peg that in, and completes the look. And then, of course, it is compatible. And you can have a play feature if you desire. So, yeah, you can have Optimus getting repaired, or just whatever. Oh, yeah, these are his accessories. This is basically an axe, and this is a sword. I thought this was a shield, to be honest. Would've been cool, but oh well. It's more of an energon axe. And you can combine them if you would like. So you saw they can store for the shield, or not the shield, I'm sorry, the axe. There's these two slots right there. And then the sword, of course the slots. You got the idea. Ba-bam. And weapon storage. Or, if I can remember correctly, you can store the shield here. Or, sorry, it's been like, oh yeah, there from the slots. And then the sword there. And then if you really desire, have it like that. So, yeah, oh yeah, this turret can move, it's removable, go crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this can remove, so, yeah, don't know why it can remove, but if you would like to have it removed, then, yeah. Alright, for size comparisons, here he is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime, and for those of you who are asking if the trailers are compatible with each figure, they are indeed. So, of course, you can. Hold on, let's just have Laser Prime with that G1, and if we remove the ion cannon. Shoot. Yes. They are compatible. And here he is next to Core Class Optimus Prime. And I don't know if I'm I remember seeing a listing that they might repackage this in the Legacy, which I don't know why, but oh well. Alright, it's time to transform him. So, wait, first off, pulls that out, and then the gas cans, and pulls these out, that'll pulls the legs, then pulled out the feet, and of course, I think you opened the cap, do you? I think we do. Unless we don't. I think we pull that out, then pull the chest out, and sometimes this likes to pop off, so big oof. Moment right there. Let's try to tap that in, then pull that out, and I think what you do is you turn that and split, and fold the head, I think, or else if you hold up. Oh yeah, pull that out, fold the arms, then you the head, or unless if you just have these in, then have the head snap into place, then you snap the arms, and then rotate them, then have the shoulders lock into place, just like so. Wiggle them, then fold these out to pull out the hands. Oh yeah, before I do, this is basically a gap filler, which is really nice. And I think I got that snapped into place. And then, of course, same thing on the other arm. Just like so. And there he is in robot mode. And here we have him in robot mode. And this is a really nice robot mode. And this actually was one of the figures that I was like most anticipated for Legacy. Like, I'm still gonna get the RC, which I'm probably not gonna be too impressed with that one. But yeah, the head sculpt is really nice. The Matrix is present, and of course removable. And this is a different Matrix too. And I think you could, since the Ultra Magnus Shattered Glass, which I pre-ordered for sure, didn't have him at the Matrix there. So yeah. And the back, it's not a bad backpack. Not complaining. So yeah. And the gap fillers are really nice too. There's just some major complaints on the QCs. Well, I'm not too mad about it, but it's unfortunate, you know? Oh yeah, the missiles. You can open them, but they're not like launchable, so yeah. And of course, you don't really get like hand movements like the Earthrise Prime, but something. He can hold his Energon sword, and hold up, trying to get him to hold it. Trying to struggle. Okay, there we go. We have him with the Energon sword, and then of course, you can have him holding the Energon X. Which there's many options. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, light piping is present, which is really nice. Oh yeah, here is the axe and the sword combined into one, which that's an option that you would like, but I prefer to have it separate, so yeah. Articulation, he has a tight ball joint on the head. Can't, oh, of course I can untab. Can't really look up or down. That didn't happen. Sorry, let me just, sorry about that. I don't think I've experienced that, if I remember when I first got this figure, so yeah. Let's just move on. So, the shoulder, this flap should moves up so that gets some articulation, which is pretty weird. You know, this isn't like connected, but I understand. Bicep swivel, but I think this one likes to pop off. If it would like, yeah, it does pop off, but not complaining, not complaining. Bend at the elbow. Wrist swivel, which it's technically on a ball joint. Yeah. A waist swivel. Legs can kick and then can move back. Can spread. He has a thigh swivel. Bend at the knee. And then an ankle pivot. The posability is really good on this figure. And yeah. Continuing on with the size comparisons, here we have Core Class Optimus Prime, Siege Optimus Prime, which I might think about getting the premium finish version of this guy, but who knows. And of course, and this balls. Oh, thing. Of course, we have Earthrise Optimus Prime, which there are some bits that this guy shares with this guy, but it's overall not that bad. And yeah, this is where I'm gonna bring him to like state something. So they're both not bad, but if I'm gonna be honest, I still like this Optimus Prime for what he is. This is still my favorite Optimus Prime figure in my collection, but this guy, he's like my second favorite, I'll say, because he's really unique. And this guy is unique because he's, of course, the Optimus Prime we all knew back in the 80s. And yeah, this guy is a really good representation of that. And then the G2 version, he's also a really good representation. The only complaints is like some of the quality controls, like some loose joints here and there. But other than that, this guy is basically a 4.5 out of 5. And I'll definitely recommend this guy for Legacy. If you're just gonna like buy at least one or two from Legacy, like let's say Drag Strip and then some other, this has to be the one. This has to be the one. So yeah, that's basically it. And let me know if you're gonna engage in my comments, or maybe I'll do an Instagram poll on what I should review next. So yeah, I'll see you then.